Alright. So, I welcome all of you for today's session on engineering the mind. So, it's going to be a very exciting session and a very scientific presentation by Dr. Bonomali Roy. So, we have with us this evening our esteemed guest, Dr. Bonomali Roy. I'll just give a few brief introduction of Prabhu. So, Dr. Bonomali Roy is a senior eye surgeon in Disha Eye Hospital, which is the largest eye hospital chain in Eastern India. Perhaps you have heard about Disha hospitals, eye hospitals. Dr. Bonomali Roy has completed his MBBS from Calcutta Medical College 2007 to 2012 with honors and gold medal. He was a brilliant student. He completed his master in surgery, MS, in ophthalmology from Regional Institute of Ophthalmology, Kolkata. His main field of activity in is neuro-ophthalmology. From college days, he is practicing spiritual life, even in the difficult study circle, study period of medical. Still, he practiced spiritual life, focused in mantra meditation, and he gave discourses on psychophysio neuro effect of mantra meditation on our mind to corporates and in many hospitals. So today we get the opportunity in our Gurukulam to have him. Last year we also had him. Your seniors attended. So you can learn a lot today, and there will be introduction of scientific meditation technique in this engineering the mind session at the end, and you can all learn and utilize the Vedic tradition of mantra meditation in your life to make it stress free. So, with this, I would like to request Prabhu to start today's presentation, and I request all of you to hear very attentively. And at the end, there will be question answers. Please feel free to ask any question. So, thank you all for joining and being present. So, we welcome Dr. Bonomali Roy, sir, by three times telling Jai.
Wow. Question है engineering the mind. All of you are becoming engineers, right? Na? No stream আছে না? All are BE, BTech. So we'll start. So first, you do one thing. Do like this. Everyone, do like this. Now focus on the middle finger. Focus, everyone focus on the middle finger. Now tell me, how many of you think that this middle finger of both the hands are different in size? That means one is longer than the other. Focus at the middle finger. ওয়ে বুঝতে পারলি না? এটা করলি তো? তো এই মিডল ফিঙ্গারটা মাঝের যে আঙ্গুলটা রয়েছে এই দুটো সাইজ এক না দুটো সাইজ ডিফারেন্ট? Now focus on your mind and think that one of my finger is longer than the other. Okay, focus on your mind, not seeing. Focus on your mind, keeping like this only. Focus on your mind that my one finger is longer than the other. It may be right or left. Fixed one. एक किसी एक उंगली को सोचो कि ये मेरा दूसरा उंगली से बड़ा है. And do like this. No gap should be there. There should be no gap. सोच लिया? Okay. Now see. अब देखो उंगली पे वो बड़ा है कि नहीं, देखो एटलीस्ट. आपने फोकस किया ना माइंड में. यू फोकस्ड ऑन योर माइंड कि एज एन एग्जांपल माय राइट finger is longer than the shorter, than the left. Now see, it changes or same? Who are finding changes? Huh? No, I am asking, who are finding the changes that yes, what I am thinking that my right finger is longer, yes, my right finger is. So he found the change, no one else. I found the change. तुमने भी चेंज नोटिस किया कि जैसे मैंने सोचा कि मेरा लेफ्ट फिंगर जो है वो राइट से बड़ा है, एंड आई सडनली फाइंड दैट यस माय लेफ्ट फिंगर इज लॉन्गर देन द राइट. यस, समझ में आया मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूं? यू अंडरस्टैंड ना? सो दिस इज द ट्रिक. व्हाट इज द ट्रिक इज इन द माइंड. कोई बड़ा नहीं है, सेम ही है, बट ट्रिक इज इन द माइंड. कि माइंड जो सोचेगा विल परसीव द वर्ल्ड लाइक दैट. ये सेम ही है. मैं अगर सोचूंगा राइट बड़ा है, राइट बड़ा है, मेरा हाथ ऐसे ही ऊपर आ जाएगा, है ना? तो लगे कि हाँ मेरा राइट बड़ा है लेफ्ट से. सो दिस इज द ट्रिक ऑफ द माइंड, एंड वी परसीव द वर्ल्ड आउटसाइड बेस्ड ऑन आवर माइंड परसेप्शन. कॉलेज कैसा है तुम्हारा? कॉलेज का नाम की तुम्हारा? यस, व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ योर कॉलेज? हाँ, अरे मैं इसको पूछ रहा हूँ. अरे ना रे, मैं स्क्वींट नहीं है, मैं ओपीकी तक की से. हाँ, आरसीसी इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी. कॉलेज कैसा है? अच्छा लग रहा है कॉलेज में? थोड़ा थोड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है, पूरा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. 2 महीने हुआ है. तो कॉलेज कैसा है, it will depend upon your mindset, how you perceive your college, है ना? किसी को हॉस्टल अच्छा लगता है, हॉस्टल है. किसी को हॉस्टल अच्छा नहीं लगता है. तुमको कैसा लगता है, हॉस्टल है बेहतर है कि ये वाला बेहतर है? Which one is good, this one or hostel? Obviously ये वाला. ও তো ভাবছে যে হোস্টেলটাই মনে হয় ভালো ছিল. আরে কে থাকে 11-12 के हॉस्टल থাকে, কজন থাকে? तो हॉस्टल से बेहतर है ना ये? क्यों बेहतर है? डिसिप्लिन, स्पिरिचुअलिटी. Now which one is better, hostel life is better or gurukulam is better? Who think that hostel is better? ও কোনোটাই নয়, গুরুকুলাম ইজ বেটার. ওয়াই? কি ভালো লাগে গুরুকুলামে? ক্যারেক্টার ডেভেলপমেন্ট. তোমার নাম কি? নীলাজ ব্যানার্জি. নীলাজ মানে কি? লজ্জা নেই নাকি? Which one is better? Why? Discipline. Yeah, this is also mind game. How we will develop our mind, we will perceive the world outside. So all the root of the problem is in the mind. So if we can understand how mind works and how to shape our mind in a proper structure, or we can train our mind in a proper way, then we can solve lots of problem in our life. Lots of problem. Now you are a student, you will have different problems in student life. 99% problem is related to our mind. Like you may be in dilemma that hostel life is better or gurukulam is better. You may be in dilemma, but if we train our mind in a proper way, if mind perceive that gurukulam is better, then you will like the gurukulam. Otherwise it will may perceive as a jail. Jail, understand na, is a prison. and you will like to go out from here, because your mind does not want to be set with the atmosphere of the Gurukulam. Like you will be dragged, you will be dragged all over, only on the dictation of your mind. We all dragged everywhere based on the dictation of the mind. हमारा मन हमको जिस तरफ लेके जाएगा, हम उस तरफ बहते चले जाएंगे, है ना? Now we have been in college. College life is different from student life, because in student life you were in the guidance of your parents. You can't do whatever you want, because there was restrictions. But now we have come in Kolkata. Parents are not watching you. You can do whatever you want. No one will check you. You have got unlimited freedom. राइट ना? मैं भी हॉस्टल में रहा. जब हॉस्टल में तब लगा कि वाओ, रात के 1 बजे भी घर निकल जाओ, कोई बोलने वाला नहीं है. हाँ, 2 बजे तक टीवी देखो. तब आईपीएल स्टार्ट हुआ था एट दैट टाइम. नो वन इज बॉदरिंग. So this thing, this freedom can be devastating in your life also, or you can use this freedom to build your good character, your habit, your discipline, and you can train your mind with the use of this freedom. Right? You all agree? Yeah. So we will learn today how mind works, and how we can train our mind in a proper direction in life to be successful in life. We all have dreams, right? No? You all have dreams to become a engineer, good engineer, successful engineer. और भी तो IT का जी. Most of you, yeah. You have dream to become a leader in your field. You have dream, na? That I will become a leader in my field. I will become the top. Anyone of your topper of your school? You are topper in your school. You are topper in like 1 to 10. He is the topper in the school. Everyone is topper in the school. So you want to keep that position, right? Na? In college, like in our medical, those who normally get, in our time there were very less seat in medical, in joint. Around, if you get rank under 600, then you can get a MBBS seat in general. হ্যাঁ, না এখন সিট অনেক বেশি. Yeah. So in our time, those who got into medical, they all are toppers in the school. Most of them. I was not. 1 to 10, okay, but they are all toppers in the school. So when they come into the college, they have that tendency to be a topper in the college also. But due to the freedom they got, they get the freedom in the college, in the hostel life. In the first exam, when they go into the Viva exam, all their dream become destroyed when they can't answer anything what the teacher is asking. समझ आ रहा है ना? जब पहली बार जब वाइवा होता है, हम लोग का मेडिकल में ना बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स होता है. लाइक कॉलेज में एक चैप्टर पढ़ाया तो उसके ऊपर एग्जाम हो गया. ईच चैप्टर विल हैव अ एग्जाम. जैसे स्टूडेंट लाइफ में 11-12 में होता था. जब तुम वाइवा देने जाओगे उस दिन पता चल जाएगा कि यू नो नथिंग. तब क्या हो जाता है कि मुझको पास करना है. गेटिंग 50% मार्क्स इज वेरी टफ, है ना? तुम लोगों को भी ड्रीम है कि आई विल बिकम अ लीडर इन माई फील्ड. हाउ विल यू डू दैट? इट्स नॉट सो इजी. फॉर दिस यू नीड डिसिप्लिन. यू हैव टू ट्रेन योर माइंड. So for this we have to know what mind is. मन क्या है? What is your name? রবি শঙ্কর হাড়া, বাড়ি মেদিনীপুর। হ্যাঁ। কোন মেদিনীপুর? কোথায়? পিংলা। পশ্চিম মেদিনীপুরে আমি 1 বছর ছিলাম, গোপীবল্লভপুরে। হোয়াট এভার। সো হোয়াট ইজ মাইন্ড? বলো। Anything you can say. Don't fear. Whatever you can want to say, you can say. What is mind?
আমরা যেটা চাই মাইন্ড সেটা কন্ট্রোল করে, মানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি মাইন্ড ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি কন্ট্রোলিং আওয়ার অ্যাকশন।
Mind controlling our actions. ওই ওই না, ওই বাংলায় ওই লেখে, ওই ইয়া।
যদি কম্পিউটারের কথা ভাবি, যদি কম্পিউটার মানে কিবোর্ড এগুলো সব হার্ডওয়্যার হয়, তো আমাদের ফিজিক্যালি হাত এগুলো সব আমাদের ফিজিক্যাল বিট, আর তাহলে ওখানে যেটা সফটওয়্যার কম্পিউটার যেটা সফটওয়্যার আমাদের মাইন্ড স্কিল বা আমাদের বডি সফটওয়্যার, এটা অ্যানালাইজ।
ওকে, এনিওয়ান এলস? তুমি, তোমার নাম? অর্ণ মহান্তি। মহান্তি, তুমি পশ্চিম মেদিনীপুর, তাহলে পুরুলিয়া। হোয়াট ইজ মাইন্ড?
মাইন্ড এটা আমাদের অ্যাকশন কন্ট্রোল করে।
Okay, let's see. So we learned today mechanics of the mind. Before understanding the mind, let us ask the most fundamental question: who am I? Who am I? Who are you? You are soul. Really, you understand you are soul? Who are you? You are soul. Class হয়ে গেছে নাকি? সেই জন্য you are soul. But do you practically understand your soul?
Yes.
How?
আমাদের আগে থেকে মনে হতো কিছু একটা জিনিস আমাদের ভিতরে রয়েছে যেটা আমাদের কন্ট্রোল করছে।
ওর আগে থেকেই মনে হতো ব্যাপারটা। Good. Do you really practically understand your soul?
কোন কোন ক্ষেত্রে কিছু কিছু
Can you prove your soul? Can you prove your soul?
কয়েক ক্ষেত্রে আমরা বলতে পারি।
সব কোশ্চেন তুই বললে কি করে হবে? দাঁড়া। Can you prove your soul? লে ক্লাস হয়েছে তো? Out of body experience. Do you have it out of body experience? যদি না, can you prove your soul? Yeah.
আমাদের হাতটা যদি বলি যে এই হাতটা যদি আমরা জিজ্ঞেস করি হাতটা তো একটা বলবো আমার, আমি বলবো না যে এই হাতটা আমি, তো আমি ব্রেনটা যদি বলা হয় ব্রেনটা বলবো না, ব্রেনটা বলবো এটা আমার ব্রেন, কিন্তু এটা বলবো না যে আমি ব্রেন। তো সেরকম ভাবে যে আমাদের সব বডি পার্টসের মধ্যে সবকিছু আমার নিজের, কিন্তু আমি ওটা না। তো আমি কি, আমি
Yes.
তো আলাদা আলাদা।
Very good. Like this mobile. This is whose mobile? My mobile. I am not the mobile. Simple. I am not the mobile. Me and this mobile is different. Similarly, my hand, my nose, my ear, my. Then this body is mine. Then who am I? The fundamental question. You have to accept the existence of soul, because you are not this body. Because you are saying this is my body, this body is your property. Then who are you? You are soul. We have to understand this. This is the proof. You can prove easily that we are not this body. Similarly, when a person die, we say that person has gone. Then who has gone? Soul has gone. Simple answer. So there is no fanaticism here. You know fanaticism? It's not sentimentalism. Our spiritual life is not sentimental thing that our ancestors used to follow, that's why we follow. It's very logical. Like you are not this body, it is proof that you are soul. By the example that this body is yours. You are not this body. That means who are you? You are soul. So what they are saying, yeah, Am I this body? Am I this coat? Am I this hand? Am I this hair? Am I nose? Where am I? Can you point to yourself? Can you point to yourself? So, but this body is mine, right? I have this body. Where the soul stays? Soul कहाँ रहते हैं?
तो बॉडी
हाँ?
तो बॉडी जुड़े
Oh, the consciousness remains in our body. Due to the existence of soul, we are conscious, right? Where the soul stays?
Heart center.
Huh?
Heart center.
In the region of heart. Okay. Like we have two bodies. We have two bodies. One body is gross body made up of earth, water, air, ether, fire. This body. And another is subtle body. That is consist of mind, intelligence, false ego. That is subtle body. When a person die, this body remains, and subtle body comes out of the gross body and is goes to the next destination. Now this subtle body is made up of mind, intelligence, and ego, false ego. So this is the mind. So here is a mechanism how the subtle body acts. Suppose when I was passing, हाँ बोलो, নিচের ঘরে, প্রিন্টারের ঘরে, হ্যাঁ, না চার্জারটা বলে দিচ্ছি শোনো, চার্জারটা. Suppose you are passing by a sweet shop, VIP sweets is there. You just get a pause there and see and look at a sweet you like. First, what happens? First, you can feel that you have seen your favorite sweet. ना मुझे क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में मुझे पता नहीं है, पानी आ जाता है मुंह में, বলো চার্জারটা, হ্যাঁ ওটাই বলছিলাম, চার্জারটা পাশের ঘরে সোফার ওপর ল্যাপটপ ব্যাগটায় রয়েছে. मुंह में पानी आ गया. Then you go, अरे यार, then you go in front of the shop and you see and you pay some money and get it. Because if you do not have a previous experience of the taste of that sweet, मुंह में पानी आएगा? No. You have the previous experience of the taste of that sweet. Then you consult with your intelligence that whether the taste was good or bad, whether you have diabetes or not. There your intelligence dictates you. Blah 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 blah. No, you don't have diabetes. The taste is good. The price is affordable, so I can take it. Then you can go and buy that sweet and take it. So see this. So intelligence is the decision maker. Mind is a storehouse of our previous experiences and unfulfilled desires. And senses are the gateway through which all informations we get. We have how many senses we have? 5 senses. These 5 are knowledge acquiring senses. What are they? And there are 5 other senses also. They are called working senses. Hand, legs. These are working senses. 5 are knowledge acquiring senses and 5 working senses. Genitals, they are working senses. So how mind acts? Mind is the storehouse of all our previous experiences. Like when a person die, then subtle body goes out. Subtle body consists of mind, intelligence, and false ego. Then that subtle body enters into a new body. So mind changes. Mind changes. No, the same mind is passing from one body to another body to another, life after life. And all the experiences that we gather throughout our life, that information is stored in the mind. That's why we see dream. Dream is the function of mind, because mind has those experiences previously. Like in dream, you can go to a place where you have never gone. समझ आ रहा है ना? हम जब ड्रीम देखते हैं तब हम किसी भी जगह पे गए हैं जहां पे इस लाइफ पे नहीं गए हैं, बट वी गो इन टू द ड्रीम. ड्रीम में जब कोई मुझे पिंच करता है तब लगता है कि नहीं लगता है? ड्रीम में अगर कोई पिंच करेगा, अच्छा ड्रीम में कोई हुआ ना किसी के साथ कि टाइगर चेस कर रहा है, इट्स क्वाइट नॉर्मल. इसके साथ स्नेक हुआ था, बहुत बार हुआ. So don't think that they are automatically coming. Actually, in any of my life, I may have that similar situation. Whether I was in the body of a deer, maybe I was in the body of a whatever you can say, that I was chased by a tiger. That's why that experience is also stored in my mind, and I am dreaming that. It comes. So mind is the storehouse of all our previous experiences. I think these are all covered in your sessions previously. So we are revision. We are entering in our topic. How the mind acts. This example. What you know. So this is the example of a chariot. So our senses are like the 5 horses. The 5 horses are bound together through a rope, and the rope is controlled by a driver and a person sitting in the chariot. Do you know this example has been done? So suppose this rope torn away, there is no rope, then where the horses will go? Horses will go in different direction accordingly they desire. So similarly our senses are like this. This rope is the mind. If mind can't control the senses will go in different directions. कभी ये अच्छा लग गया, कभी वो अच्छा लग गया, कभी वो भी अच्छा लग गया, ये भी अच्छी है, ये भी अच्छी है. तो किसको चाहिए, मतलब which one you want? अरे बोलो. গ্রুপটার নাম দরকার নেই, আমি তোমাকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ করেছি, তুমি তোমার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপটা দেখো. হ্যাঁ 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 হ্যাঁ, আরে আমি ক্লাস দিচ্ছি, ওইখানে ওই গুগল মিটের ইয়েটা লেখা আছে, দেখো কোডটা লেখা আছে, ওই কোডটা টিপতে হবে, যদি না হয় হয়ে যাবে. ওকে. So if mind cannot be controlled, okay, if mind does not control the senses will run here and there, and it will create a good thing? No, because our senses cannot be satisfied at any cost. Whatever thing you give, suppose today you have big feast হয় তো এখানে মাঝে মাঝে, খাওয়া দাওয়া ভালো তো, you like, okay. Suppose today is a big feast and your senses are completely satisfied, then tomorrow morning again your senses will tell you, give me more, give me more, give me more. Right now you can't satisfy all your senses completely. They will desire more. So mind can control the senses that no, everyday feast is not good for my health, because feast content high content of ghee, high content of masala, আর কি কি হয়, বার্গার, চিজ, ময়দা, they are not good. Once in a week, twice in a week is okay. So mind have to dictate your senses ki don't look at the burger every day. So mind can be controlled by strengthening our intelligence. না, মাইন্ডকেও কন্ট্রোল করতে হবে, কেন মাইন্ড যদি কন্ট্রোল না হয় তাহলে মাইন্ড মনে করবে কালকে তো বার্গারটা ভালোই ছিল, আজও খাবো। তো মাইন্ড ডেঞ্জারাস হয়ে যাবে তখন, বিকজ মাইন্ড ইজ দ্য স্টোর হাউস অফ প্রিভিয়াস এক্সপিরিয়েন্সেস। প্রিভিয়াস এক্সপিরিয়েন্স ভালোই ছিল, হ্যাঁ, তাহলে আজকেও হোক। নো, ইন্টেলিজেন্স হ্যাজ টু বি used in this case to control our mind. So our prime duty is to sharpen our intelligence. Then the chariot will go in its destination. Otherwise not possible, and soul can reach to its destination, its home. Yeah, we have soul. The soul has a destination. Soul does not want to be in this material world. You know, there is two worlds. One is material world, other is spiritual world. Soul is not a part of this material world, because after our death, the soul leaves from the body. But this body is a part of the material world. That's why it mixes with the material world. Our proper place of the soul is not this material world, it's the spiritual world. Soul is moving through these bodies, to get out of this material world. But we are not utilizing our bodies to go to our natural home. So this is good for soul or bad for soul?
Bad person.
This is not good for soul. No, soul wants to go to the spiritual world, to its home, where you have abundance of joy, happiness. But in this material world is full of unhappiness, full of sorrow, full of distress. This material world is full of distress. The irony in this material world that whenever you are getting some happiness, be sure that unhappiness will come. 100% sure. তুমি বুঝতে পারছো তো? You understand? Suppose when I got first my mobile, first mobile, I was very happy. I have achieved something. এখন বেরিয়েছে না আইফোন 17টা বেরিয়েছে না, আবার প্রো বেরিয়েছে একটা। তো টিভিতে দেখাচ্ছিল যে আইফোনের যে স্টোর আছে মুম্বাইতে, যেদিনকে ফার্স্ট লঞ্চ হবে সেদিন 1 কিলোমিটারের ওপর লম্বা লাইন। দেখেছিস তো নাকি? শুনেছিস তো? তার মানে আর যখন প্রথম স্টোরটা ওপেন হচ্ছে, লাইক দে হ্যাভ অ্যাচিভড সামথিং ইন দ্য লাইফ by getting an iPhone worth of cost 1,60,000. কত?
230 आसपास।
ও বাবা, বলে 230, 70 নিউ, ওই কমলা কালারের যেটা। So the person got the first, I am the king of the world. তার এরকম ফিলিং হয়েছিল কি হয়নি? হয়েছিল তো। তারপরে ও করতে 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 আসে, কি হবে তাহলে? কি হলো? তার হার্ট ব্রেক হয়ে যাবে। হ্যাঁ, হার্ট ব্রেক হয়ে যাবে। তারপর কি হলো? হারিয়ে গেল ট্রেনে, মুম্বাইয়ের লোকাল ট্রেনে ভিড়, হারিয়ে গেল। তাহলে কি হবে ভাবা একবার। What will happen to him? He may die because he is so much attached to this mobile phone. Anything in this material world you will think is a source of my happiness, the same thing will give you unhappiness. Definitely. Why? For that person who got the first iPhone 17, next year when iPhone 18 will launch, he will think, why I have this iPhone 17? I need iPhone 18. Then he will think, ये खराब हो जाएगा, ये खराब हो जा, तू खराब हो जा, खराब हो जा. Because he wants iPhone 18. The same thing, he will see, अरे यार मेरे पास तो 16 है, 17 चाहिए. तो इसको देखेगा और सोचा क्यों ये पिछले बार खरीदे थे इतना पैसा देके, इस बार 18 खरीद सकता था. It's like example. Anything else, anything, whatever you can take. है ना? When you will got medical, and I can say medical, getting medical is, you know, सब हो गया. जब स्कूल में पढ़ता था तो टीचर्स बोलते थे एक बार जॉइंट क्रैक कर दे, जिंदगी मुट्ठी में. बोला था ना टीचर ने, नहीं मेरे टीचर तो बोला था एक बार जॉइंट क्रैक कर दे मेडिकल को, द होल वर्ल्ड विल कम टू योर फीट. ऐसे बोला था. हाँ, একবার জয়েন্ট হলেই তো হয়ে গেল, আবার কি. তারপরে যখন ক্র্যাক করলাম, आई वाज थिंकिंग दैट यस आई हैड अ रैंक ऑफ 31, कुछ बन गया लाइफ में. कम टू द हॉस्टल लाइक विद दैट, यू नो, किंगली फीलिंग. हाँ,
19 books.
কিংলি ফিলিং না. প্রথম দিন এসে থরি 19 বুকের চিন্তা, তখন ধরো যে আমি হচ্ছি কি একটা ব্যাপার, ডাক্তার হয়েই গেছি, মানে আই হ্যাভ বিকাম আ ডক্টর. তো প্রথম দিন, ফার্স্ট ডে ইন দ্য হস্টেল, all my dreams, all my illusions, you know, shattered down when I got ragged. You know ragging? First night in the hostel, I'm thinking, अरे यार कहाँ आ गया ना. इतना जब से रिजल्ट आया था हॉस्टल का फर्स्ट डे तक, यू नो, इट्स अ किंगली फीलिंग. ऑन दैट सेम नाइट यू विल बी अंडरस्टूड, और तुमको समझा जाएगा कि यू आर नो स्पेशल पर्सन, एवरीवन इज हियर इज लाइक यू. उस दिन ही, अब रैगिंग का तो डिफरेंट लेवल्स होता है, जिसके ऊपर जितना होता है, समवन विल थिंक दैट व्हाई आई हैव कम हियर. The same rank, the same medical chance, you know, is giving me pain in the hostel. First month, second month, तब students thought कब Saturday Sunday आएगा, क्यों, घर जाएंगे, वो सोचता है. फिर क्लास स्टार्ट हुआ, ट्रिमेंडस क्लास 9 to 5. कहाँ के फंस गए, सोचा तो डॉक्टर बन ही गया हूं. उसके बाद एक चैप्टर खत्म हो, एग्जाम, टीचर क्या पूछ रहा है और मैं क्या सुना क्लास में, कुछ मील नहीं है. तो अंडरस्टैंड ना, क्या मैं सुना था क्लास में और क्या पूछ रहा है. तब मुझको आई हैव बीन रियलाइज्ड दैट आई एम वेरी, क्या बोला, मैं पढ़ाई में बहुत कमजोर हूं. अब तक क्या सोच रहा था, आई एम द टॉपर इन द स्कूल. अब द पास कैसे करना है, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो द सेम थिंग इन दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड विल गिव यू, दैट गिव्स यू हैप्पीनेस विल गिव यू पेन. जब शादी होगा तुम लोगों का फर्स्ट टाइम, देन योर वाइफ विल बी लाइक Chandramukhi, so cool, you know, when we are a girlfriend, if you have, she is like Chandramukhi, you know, चाँद जैसे चेहरा तेरा. There are so many songs, you know. शादी जब हो जाएगा, 6 month हो जाएगा, then she will become Suryamukhi, not चुड़ैल, सूर्यमुखी, because वो छोटे छोटे चीज पे, you know, there will be नोक झोंक रहता है ना. बोले अरे यार क्या हो गया, तो सूर्यमुखी हो गया. आफ्टर 1 year she will become ज्वालामुखी. The reality of the world. अगर नहीं होता तो इतना डाइवोर्स क्यों होता है, बोलो, होता है ना डाइवोर्स, क्यों होता है? This is the reason, because the same thing, I was supposed to get happiness from her, I am getting distressed in most of the cases. In most of you don't have experience. I have lots of experience. I have seen my friends. They want to get rid of that because she has made his life terrible. Why? The same thing supposed to give you happiness. So in this material world, everything that we supposed to get happiness is definitely is going to give you pain. Guaranteed. जॉब मिल जाएगा, यस जॉब मिल गया, पार्टी, जब जॉब में जाओगे देन पता चलेगा. सो पेन इज देयर, तब छोड़ना चाहते हैं जॉब, क्विटिंग द कंपनीज. व्हाई? बिकॉज so much of pressure. Many can't handle. The same thing will give you pain. So yeah. So all root cause of that is mind. So our main goal in life should be to control the mind. If you can control the mind, then all the problem will be solved. The same thing happened to a person, a great person. He is not like us. He is a great person. Who is he? In the battlefield. Huh? Ashoka? Arjuna. Arjuna was much more greater fighter than Ashoka. Arjuna, when he was in the battlefield, you believe Arjuna was there? All you believe that Arjuna was there as a person. Do you have any doubt? We should not have doubt. We believe Ashoka was there because we have read in history. No one has seen, na? क्यों देखे नहीं, तो कोई देखा नहीं है ना अशोक को. अभी जो है, जो हिस्ट्री बुक लिखते हैं, वो अशोक को देखा है क्या? But we believe from the history. The same thing that is in our scripture, that is true. Arjuna was there, Krishna was there, battlefield Kurukshetra is still there. Still there, na? Kurukshetra battlefield is still there. So everything is still there. Hastinapur is still there. Current name? New Delhi. Delhi. So there is no reason not to believe that. So Arjuna was in the battlefield and he was trapped in this mind game. He was trapped in the mind game. What is his dilemma? What was his dilemma? Whether I should fight or not. His mind dictates that no, you should not fight. You should not fight. You should leave the battlefield and go to the forest and live a life like a saintly person. That is mind dictates. But if he hear his mind's dictation, then we will not hear today about the name of Arjuna like a great hero. हमने कुछ जानता भी ना. Because Arjuna fought the battlefield and become victorious, that's why we know who was Arjuna and who is Arjuna is, right? So if we, when Arjuna was in dilemma whether to fight or not fight, at the time his mind was trained by the advice of Krishna. And after hearing the advice, what happened to the battle? He became victorious. He got the victory in the battle. Similarly, in our battlefield of life, we are also in dilemma, in different whether to be in Gurukul or in the hostel. I am sure in your home there was a great dilemma before coming here, right? ছিল everyone hostel থাকবো না গুরুকুলামে থাকবো, বলছে গুরুকুলামে এরকম এরকম হয়, this is the lifestyle, whether to stay or not. But if you hear good advice, then definitely we will be benefited. So if we can control our mind, what the benefits we'll get? Read 1:1:1. এইটার দিকে তাকা. 1:1. Trust. Second, peace, equilibrium, determination, good memory, good health, confidence, সব একাই বলবি দেখি, happiness, free from anxiety, says good relationships. Who does not want any of these things? कौन इसमें से एक को नहीं चाहते हैं लाइफ में? All we want in our life, right? We need everything. We need everything. Trust, peace, equilibrium, determination. ও মনে হয় কি যেটা চায় না। Oh, you want everything? Happiness, confidence, good health. Everything will come if we control our mind and train our mind. Can you give an example how you will get good health by controlling the mind? Anyone?
Not eating junk food.
Huh?
Not eating junk food.
Not eating junk food. You have to control the mind, not to distract
Yoga.
to the ঘাম মিশ্রিত ফুচকার প্রতি, ঘর্ম মিশ্রিত ফুচকার জলের প্রতি। You have to train, you have to believe না ফুচকার জলে তো ঘাম থাকেই, তাই না? Second, determination. How controlling the mind will give you determination?
Successful hour of day.
বল।
Successful of day.
Yeah, I want an example. Like he said, a junk food will give me good health. ওটা সোজা পড়ে গেছিল, ওর কোশ্চেনটা সোজা পড়ে গেছিল। How determination? How will you get determination? Yes, I have to study. I will study at least 3-4 hours a day. I will study because I am a student. I am a student. I have to study. This is my job. Like our job now, my job is to treat the patient every day 6 to 7 hours, do operations. This is my job. I have to do it. Similarly, you are a student. Your job is to study. You have to study every day 3 hours at least. This is determination. Mind will distract. कल से पढ़ेंगे, हॉस्टल में रहेगा तो ऐसा ही होगा। जब पढ़ने जाएगा ना तब सीनियर्स आएगा, अरे अभी से क्या पढ़ना है, अभी तो एग्जाम को बहुत देरी है, सब समझा देंगे कैसे पढ़ना नहीं पढ़ना, चलो अभी घूमने, सीनियर घूमने ले जाते हैं, हमें एंटरटेन करना है तुमको, नहीं तुम लोगों को हमें एंटरटेन करना है, यू नो, यू अंडरस्टैंड ना? रैगिंग ऐसे ही होता है। यू हैव टू एंटरटेन द सीनियर्स विथ योर माइंड, विथ योर वर्ड्स, विथ योर एक्शंस। पढ़ाई बाद में होगा, है ना? अब ये होते 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 क्या होता है ना, पढ़ने का जो टेनासिटी रहता है, जो डिटर्मिनेशन रहता है, दैट विल गो अवे, दैट विल गो अवे। और जब एग्जाम के टाइम आएगा तब वो 5 साल 10 साल रट के ही एग्जाम को उतरना पड़ेगा। ऐसा ही होता है ना हॉस्टल में, मोस्ट ऑफ द गुड रिलेशंस, गुड हेल्थ, गुड मेमोरी। लेट्स सी हाउ इट हेल्प्स। हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो। हम्म 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 बोलो। ঠিক আছে, দেখা করতে বলো আমার সাথে, দেখা করতে বলো পরের দিন। থ্যাংকস। So how we can control our mind? We have to make our intelligence strong, because intelligence was the driver. So intelligence should be strong. We have to made our intelligence strong. घर में बोलता है ना, मन जो चाहते हैं वो करो। Like suppose when we tell others that we should not eat non-veg food, तब घर में जब जाएगा बोलेगा कि अरे মন চাইছে, মন যা চায় তাই করো, মানে মন চাইছে খেতে, বলে না, বলে না, বলে না। বলে? আর ইউ অ্যাওয়ার অফ দিস ওয়ার্ডস? মন চাইছে খেতে, আরে ভাই মন তো অনেক কিছুই চায়, বাট উই কান্ট গিভ মাইন্ড এভরিথিং। হ্যাঁ, মন তো অনেক কিছুই চায়। মন তো চায় যে আমরা কিছু না করি প্রচুর টাকা ইনকাম করি, চায় না বল? মন তো অনেক কিছুই চায়। হ্যাঁ, মন তো চায় কলেজে সব থেকে সুন্দরী মেয়েটাই যেন আমার বউ, গার্লফ্রেন্ড, চায় না বল? কারো চায় না? কদিন পর থেকে চাইবে। মন তো অনেক কিছুই চায়। হ্যাঁ, আরে কলেজে না, স্কুলে যখন ছিলি তখনও তো ছিল রে বাবা কেউ না কেউ। তো মন তো অনেক কিছুই চায়, বাট উই কান্ট গিভ মাইন্ড এভরিথিং, রাইট না? উই কান্ট গিভ মাইন্ড এভরিথিং। তো দিস আর ভেরি সিলি ওয়ার্ডস। মন যা চায় তাই করতে হবে। আরে মন তো অনেক কিছুই চায়। মন চাই যে এখন তোমাকে ঠাটি একটা থাপ্পড় মারে, মন তো চাইতেই পারে, তাই না? তাহলে পারবো? মানে we can't do anything that mind wants. So this is a fallacy. তো মন শুধুমাত্র খাবারের জন্যই চাইবে কেন? অন্য কিছু তো ব্যাপার আছে। So this is not right or logical. Mind can want anything. আমার মন চাইছে এখন আমি ট্রেনে বাড়ি যাবো না, আমার জন্য মোদি আমাকে এরোপ্লেন পাঠিয়ে দিক, আমি গুরুকুলাম থেকে বর্ধমানে আমি হেলিকপ্টারে যাব। মন চাইছে, তো চাইছে চাইছে। মন চাইলেই কি হবে? মন চাইলে হবে না। তো মাইন্ড should be controlled with our intelligence. যে no, that is wrong, না, that food is not good for my health, है ना? How intelligence can we make strong? By proper guidance and proper informations. Where from we get good informations? From our scriptures, because scripture does not give you wrong information, or scripture will not misguide you. Never. Scripture never misguide anyone. Scripture is there to guide you always. Like when Arjuna was in dilemma in the battlefield, Krishna told Bhagavad Gita to guide, to give confidence, to give determination, to how to fight in the battle. See, the beauty of the Bhagavad Gita is that it has been told in the battlefield, in the midst of the battlefield, but no words has been used regarding the war. To understand what I am going to say, কি বুঝলে? যেটা বললাম কি বুঝলে? No words in the Bhagavad Gita Krishna told Arjuna how to fight, though it was in the midst of the battlefield. No single words is there that Krishna is telling Arjuna how to fight. But Krishna told something to make Arjuna's intelligence such a strong level that Arjuna used his intelligence and mind and senses to win the battle. So in your life, to become a success does not need that someone will write your exam. You have to write your own exam. You have to write your own life in your white paper. Just you need a guidance, and your intelligence should be such a strong position that it will guide you in a proper direction. Then life will be successful. So first, how to make your intelligence strong? One is read and practice spiritual books like Bhagavad Gita. Second, for good association. Association is so important. See, in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Mahabharata, Bhishma was a great person. And we know Bhishma is a great warrior, but he was on behalf of the Kauravas. So, though Bhishma was a great warrior, great person, as his association was with Duryodhan, was on Dhritarashtra, so he has to die in the battlefield. He has to lose in the battlefield. Everyone in the Kauravas, they were great warriors. Great warrior. Karna was a great warrior. Ashwatthama was a great warrior. Dronacharya, the master of others. Dronacharya, the master of all the Pandavas. who has taught them how to fight, he also lost because they were in the wrong side. So your association will build your future. The association you will choose in life, you will get the similar result. Whether you will lose in your life or you will win the battle of your life. In your Gurukulam, your association is good or bad? Huh? Extremely good. Your seniors are good or bad? Very much helpful. You will not get such association in the hostel life. Not possible. Because in the material world, everyone will try to drag you. Try to drag. You will want to, you will want to climb up. But everyone in the material world will try to pull you down. Because otherwise they cannot grow. This is a competition. In front they will smile. Your friend will smile, but he also wants that you also score less. दुख तब होता है ना, क्या डायलॉग क्या था, दुख तब होता है जब दोस्त पास कर जाता है, फास्ट हो जाता है. हाँ. दिस इज द सिनेरियो, है ना. कोई भी, है ना. व्हेन आई फर्स्ट ईयर मेरे एमबीबीएस बहुत बुरा गया था, मतलब इन हॉस्टल, यू नो, लाइक लिव लाइफ किंग साइज, गेट फ्रीडम एंड एवरीथिंग. तो फर्स्ट ईयर के बाद पता चला कि मेरा हालत बहुत ही खराब है. तो सेकेंड ईयर में मतलब तब सीनियर हो गया, तब तो कुछ रैगिंग करने वाला है नहीं. देन आई स्टडीड अ लॉट. देन आई गॉट 8th in our second professional MBBS. Like we have to give 4 final exam, first, second, third, fourth. तो फर्स्ट में जैसे करके उतर गया, एल 52% मार्क्स लेके. सेकेंड ईयर में जाके आई गॉट 8th in the West Bengal. Like we have university exam. So all my roommates was like, how is possible? मतलब they मतलब क्या बोले, they passed, they got passed, they are not happy. How I got 8th, that is the problem out there for their, you know, dukh. I got scholarship for total 1 year free of cost. The total tuition fees waived off. है ना. So in the material world, everyone will try to drag you down. Like say हम लोग को भी डॉक्टर में ना, if I do surgery, my colleagues will pray to the Lord that my surgery goes wrong. Why? Because patient will then go to him. If I do not do any wrong, then the patient will not go to him. है ना. डॉक्टर यही सोचते हैं, दूसरा डॉक्टर का पेशेंट मर जाए, मेरा बच जाए. Because this is a reality. They cannot grow. है ना. So good association. But in devotional life, definitely everyone will try to push you up. बोलेगा कि तुम चलो, हम पीछे से धक्का मारते हैं. क्योंकि when you will grow up, they will become happy by seeing your success. This is the difference between material association and spiritual association. This is guaranteed. All your seniors will desire, will pray, will guide you so that you can get more numbers than them. You understand? This is a fact in spiritual association. You will also develop gradually this habit that you want that he will become more successful than you. Then I can say, hey, my friend is there. You know, he is a great surgeon. You know, in spiritual life, thing is like that. So to make intelligence strong, we need to have good association. Another is follow and practice spiritual life. Huh? Sorry. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, একজন পড়ো,
him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends, but for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy.
Yeah. The mind is your friend and mind is your enemy. When you control the mind, then mind is your good friend. If you can't control the mind, the same mind will be your enemy because it will distract you towards destruction. What are these? These are the mind's enemy. Mind's enemy. 6. First, pride. Then, লেখা আছে lust, envy, anger, illusion, greed. These are 6 enemies of the mind. If we can get rid of these 6 enemies, then mind will be very peaceful. So our focus of life should be to remove these 6 viruses of the mind. What are the viruses? First, lust, envy, pride, একজন একজন করে। illusion, greed. এটাকে বাংলায় কি বলে জানিস? কাম, ক্রোধ, লোভ, মোহ, মদ, মাৎসর্য। এবার বোঝা যাচ্ছে তো? These are the 6 viruses of the mind. So ভাইরাস যদি অ্যাটাক করে তাহলে কি করতে হয়? অ্যান্টিভাইরাস। Antivirus. So what is the antivirus? What is the antivirus of the mind?
Reading and practicing.
Huh?
Reading and practice.
Reading and practice. One word.
Discipline.
Discipline. What is the antivirus? One word. नहीं नहीं. You have heard the word mantra. Mantra. What is the meaning of mantra? Delivering the mind. Man means mind. Tra means delivering. Mantra. This is the antivirus of the mind. You'll remember? Mantra is the antivirus of the mind. All our scriptures contains mantra. All our scriptures, they contains mantra that aims to deliver our mind. You know, okay, just, so what are the, let's see. So how we will install this antivirus? By chanting, hearing. So every antivirus needs to be installed. So you have understood that, oh, পাওয়া যাচ্ছে antivirus, mantra. Now you have to apply it. So এই ভাইরাস ঢুকে গেছে এর মধ্যে, অ্যান্টিভাইরাস, অনেক নাম আছে, কিছু নাম, ক্যাসপারস্কাই নাম আছে না? তো যে দেখলি, হ্যাঁ ক্যাসপারস্কাই হচ্ছে একটা ভাইরাস রাখা আছে, দেখলি কি লাভ? দেখলে লাভ হবে? কি করতে হবে? ওটাকে ইনস্টল করতে হবে। The mantra needs to be installed in our mind by the process of chanting. How chanting acts, you know, there's a great science is there. How chanting acts. Like board হবে? আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ছবি আছে, ছবি আছে। ওকে, এটা বোঝার চেষ্টা কর, হ্যাঁ, এটা একটু। Our brain consists of 3 parts. Our brain consists of 3 parts. One is brain stem, second is limbic system, and third is Neocortex. Cortex, prefrontal cortex. This is called cortical brain. You can say cortical brain and limbic system. And brain stem is there. All the animals is having this neocortex and limbic system. What is the function of limbic system? You know?
আমাদের ইমোশনকে কন্ট্রোল করে ইমোশন
Fight, flight, fear. বলেন? Fight, flight, fear. This is controlled by our limbic system. দেখবি একটা ধর কুকুর যাচ্ছে, তুই একটা কুকুরকে এরকম করে ভয় দেখালি, কুকুরটা প্রথমে কি করবে? পজ হয়ে যাবে, প্রথমে দাঁড়িয়ে যাবে, পজ হয়ে যাবে, তারপর কি করবে? হ্যাঁ, ভয় পাবে, পজ হবে, তারপর ভয় পাবে, তারপর দুটো কাজ করতে পারে, একটা অ্যাটাকও করতে পারে, একটা পালিয়ে যেতে পারে, অ্যাটাক করতে পারে, পালিয়ে যেতে পারে। A fight, flight and fear, this is a function of limbic system. And cortex, neocortex, say function ki? Rational thinking. কি? Rational thinking. এবার আমাদের এই যে ব্রেন সেলস গুলো আছে, কি নিয়ে তৈরি হয়? নিউরনস নিয়ে তৈরি হয়। How many neurons are there in our brain cells? Can you guess? 100 billions approx. 100 billions neurons are there. Electrical impulses runs through these neurons. তাহলে যখনই আমরা কোনো when we get a stimulus, so our these brain cells discharge করে electrical impulses. তো নিওকর্টেক্স এর কাজ হচ্ছে rational thinking, peacefulness, calmness, everything comes from neocortex. আর লিম্বিক হচ্ছে flight, fight and fear. অ্যানিমালস দের ক্ষেত্রে এই নিওকর্টেক্সটা খুব ছোট হয়, their limbic system is quite broader, bigger than the neocortex. That's why animal cannot have rational thinking. Animals cannot have rational thinking. তারা অতটা বিচার করতে, they cannot judge the thing so much because the limbic system is much more active and much more bigger than the neocortex. For humans, for us, this neocortex is much bigger and larger than the limbic system. But which neuron will fire most? Limbic system neurons will fire most or neocortex neurons will fire most? That we can control. Suppose some humans neocortex is very active and limbic, this discharge means electrical impulse. Neocortex and limbic system are inversely proportional. Suppose your neocortex is discharging very good and very much more amount, that means your limbic system will automatically discharge less. And if your limbic system is discharging much more faster, then your neocortex will discharge less. What does it mean? That means when your limbic system, you will activate your limbic system much more, your rational thinking will decrease. Understand, na? Your rational thinking, your calmness, your manage the issues will decrease. Those persons who are very arrogant, those person who was very restless, those person who remain in anxiety, their limbic system is much more active than the neocortex. But it has been found by experiment that this neocortex discharge can be increased for a person. I will show you one study. By chanting, by chanting the mantra, it has been found that this neocortex discharge can be increased. That means those person will have more neocortex active. That person will have much more thinking ability, will much more will become peaceful, which be anxiety less, will be depression less, depression you will have, right now. This is science. So it has been found that those who meditate any mantra, meditate a particular for a particular time in a day, his his output of activity is much more than a normal person. Like those who are devotee, like in my field, in engineering field, they can do much more work than a normal person and finish the job in proper time and go back to home. To understand what I'm trying to say, the same thing, the same work, a person who is chanting regularly, who is practicing a spiritual life, he can complete it in a like 8 hours a day. He can complete all the workload and can come back home. And the same workload for a normal person, he is staying in the office for the night late hours because he can't complete it, because his output activity is decreased because of his limbic system much more active. You know this, how the neurons are discharging their impulses, it can be recorded by a machine. You know what is the machine called? EEG, electroencephalogram. It will produce different waves. It will produce different waves in the brain. Like these waves can be recorded. Like when a person is awoke, when a person is meditating, when a person is in sleep, this can be recorded. So these are the waves: beta, alpha, theta, delta. When we are in deep, when we're in alert and in anxiety, we develop beta waves in our brain. So it looks like this, alertness, concentration, thinking. When a person is in relaxed state, like in meditation state, normal, less anxiety, they produce alpha waves. Before sleep, without mobile, with mobile we always develop these alpha beta waves. Without mobile, before sleep we develop these theta waves, and when we will sleep we'll go to into the delta waves. This can be recorded. It has been found that those who, as a regulated lifestyle, is doing yoga, is meditating properly in a particular time, their mind, their brain activity always remain in alpha state. That is meditation, creativity, and relaxed state. So this sound vibration of the mantra has an effect on our brain. How will you understand? There is one experiment done on water crystal. On water crystal. Like when you see the water molecule in the electron microscope, it will be seen as a crystal. To understand crystal in physics, it has been found that suppose you take a glass of water, 1 glass of water, 5 glass of water. So in a room, you switch on a wonderful spiritual mantra music. They have experiment. I will show you the result. Another room, 1 glass of water, and they have switch on a rock music. Yeah. এরকম করে করেন। In আমাদের কলেজ ফেস্ট এরকম ব্যাটেলস অফ ব্যান্ডস হতো, ব্যাটেলস অফ ব্যান্ডস, কি যে বলতো ভগবান জানে, ওই রকম একটা। হ্যাঁ, তোর ফেস্ট হয়ে গেছে কলেজ? হবে, দেখ হয় না তোদের? আরেকটা জলকে ইউটিউব অন হবে। আরেকটা জলকে রেখেছে নর্মাল কথাবার্তার মধ্যে। তারপর তারা একদিন পর আফটার 24 আওয়ার্স they have experimented under electron microscope to see the crystals, and they have found the changes in the crystal in a different manner in different glasses. In different glasses, crystal is water, but the shape of the crystal has different shape, differently organized. I will show you one video. ছবিটা যাবে কি করে? Water crystal, mean voice, sound. Yes. So just see this video. Is one experiment done, water before prayer and water after prayer. These are the water crystals. Water carries our thoughts and prayers as you are water yourself. So this is not the experiment made by only devotees. This experiment is done by the scientist. I have the whole thesis paper This has been published in the Nature Journal in 2021. I have the whole paper. I have read this paper, and this is fact. How sound vibration has an impact on the water. Now consider in our body the maximum, the main constituents of our body is water. 70 to 80% of our body has water. Our brain is surrounded by cerebrospinal fluid. The composition is water. The nerve impulses goes one neuron to another neurons through neurochemical. It's called neurotransmitter. Acetylcholine. The main constituent of that is also water. So sound vibration is having a definite effect on the water on of our body also. So if you hear good music, if you hear good powerful prayers, your body will also get immunity. Your body's normal physiological function will also improve. There was one paper also in a medical institute. This paper has been published. This one. Yes. This is published at a Ayurvedic Institute. Indian International Journal of Research in. What is the topic of this research? You can yeah. It has been experimented that Vishnu Sahasranam is a mantra. Vishnu Sahasranam, like Lord Vishnu has 100,000 names. So they have taken three groups of people. One group of people was made to chant this Vishnu Sahasranam every day at 8 a.m. for 12 weeks. Another kept in control group that they do nothing. Another kept normal, not chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. They are made to talk with each other, anything. So three groups has been divided, and they have been given a dash 42 questionnaire. Like when you in medical, if we do some experiment, we have to set some parameters to get the outcome. Dash questionnaire means depression, anxiety, stress questionnaire. Like 42 questions were there. Before the experiment, they are set to fill the answer the 42 questions, and after the experiment, they give the answers of the questions. This is subjective and objective. Their body's one chemical hormone called cortisol. Like yes, adrenaline is stress hormone, na? Similarly cortisol, like adrenaline is made of cortisol. So when we measure the amount of the cortisol in our body, we can understand, like when you are in anxiety, our cortisol level will high. When one is peaceful, his cortisol level will be normal, not decreases will cause problem also, will be normal. So it has been checked, all the subjects before and after. So how 3 readings were taken for 3 consecutive days, mean value was recorded. What was the result? What was found is that depression, anxiety, stress and cortisol was significantly decreased. Blood pressure was regulated within normal limit. MMSC score, mini mental scoring system. It is the scoring system for a psychological analysis is used whether your mental health is okay or not. This mini mental scoring, through this one mental health is judged. So this scoring also done. Also spatial memory, this also be checked, and it was found that spatial memory was significantly improved by chanting the Vishnu Sahasranam. So how it is done? It has been the whole materials and method. So they have tabulated the result. See, dash depression, anxiety, and stress. This was baseline. That means before starting the experiment, before chanting the Vishnu Sahasranam. After 12 weeks, the result is decrease or increase? Decreased. Anxiety, decreased or increase? 15 to 9. Stress, 30 to 19. Most important, that can be objectively analyzed cortisol level. That also decreased, which p-value is very significant because it is less than 0.001. Blood pressure also checked. Systolic blood pressure decreased, diastolic blood pressure decreased, pulse pressure decreased. And this is cognitive function. Then spatial memory, verbal memory, everything, improvement has been found. This has been established by experiment. The process taken of chanting a Vedic mantra. It is, that means if you chant some name of the Lord, some Vedic mantra, some people may say you are fanatic, you are sentimentalism, but they don't know the logic behind it. It has a great effect on our memory. On our memory. In your 1 year stay here, you can also do this experiment, and you can see how will you understand that everything is improving.
By our behavior, by evaluating our daily life.
After 1 year, by your বলো বলো কি বললে? Yes, by your exam. You will see all your seniors are there, na? You can check how much, what you say your numbers, points, huh? CGPM. Full, CG, what is full form? Huh? Like out of 10 you are marked, na? Out of 10 you are marked. So you can see all your seniors has got 8 to 9.
8 plus.
Huh?
8 plus.
8 plus. More than 8 is good, na? It is considered nowadays. So they have got. So if this chanting, বাবা কি দেখাচ্ছে? Huh? Full form. Full form is not a big deal. I heard first time, that's why I asked. If chanting is a waste of time, if discipline, if classes are a waste of time, these classes, then how they can score? বুঝা যাচ্ছে না? Some people may say, yeah, ওখানে class হয় গুরুকুলামে every week or every day.
Alternating day or
2-3 days in a week. Some may say this is a wasting of time. In this time we can read whatever. But see, they are scoring. And you check in the hostel how much they are scoring. There may be some good student, obviously there, but in average, if this is wasting of time, chanting, getting knowledge from Bhagavad Gita, then how they can score? That means definitely their memory is increasing, their rational thinking is increasing. So how much they are studying, it is getting absorbed, and they can retain in their brain or mind and can deliver it. Na? So you should not have a question or doubt that having these classes will waste my time or not. No, definitely not. This will not waste your time. Rather, you can increase your cognitive power, your rational thinking power, because you will increase your neocortex discharging much more than limbic system than others. This neocortex discharge can be altered. শেষ করতে ও তাকাই দিল একবার ঘড়ির দিকে শেষ করে দেবো না so this has been experimented. So do you not want your blood pressure remains normal, your anxiety remains low? You want, na? Or you want my anxiety will remain high? No one wants, because it will give you loneliness, it will give you depression. You know, nowadays in America, now gradually in India also, the highest salary doctors are those who are psychiatrists. Neurosurgeon, no, psychiatrist. Because in America, every 3% will need a psychiatrist, and this disease will not cure. And full life, full life employment. We don't say employment, we say fees. I will get full life fees from him, because they will not give you solution. The psychiatrist will give you medicine to suppress the depression, but they will not root out the cause of depression. Now every 3% in the Western world is requiring a psychiatrist. Otherwise they will go into the school and nowadays you can hear frequently in the school with gun they go and fire. শোনো না আমেরিকা স্কুলে বন্দুক বাজে হামলা হয়, শোনো না? How? Why? The student in the school, they have guns. They have guns in the pocket. They will give you license. Why not? In America, getting license for the gun is not a big deal, because for your protection. Underage. If in home your parents tell something and forbid you to do something, you can call 100, and police will come and arrest your parents. Yes, they have full freedom. This is called freedom. It is true. They can dial 100 and police will come and they will charge on the parents for torturing the minor, torturing the child, and they can arrest also. This is the result of freedom. And in our home, tie. That's why you are here today. That's why you have all cracked joint entrance and has got a prestigious college. The outside, the Western world situation is very dangerous for the young. There is no certainty for life. বাইরে থেকে দেখে খুব ভালো মনে হয়। আমরা কোথায় ছিলাম? দুটোই তো ওখানে চলে গেল। So, chanting job power. Chanting. এটা ছিল চ্যান্টিং। এটা টিপলে কি এটা আসবে বড়টা? রাও বন্ধু চলে গেল। এরকমই থাকবে, কি দেখা যাচ্ছে তো? So chanting, connecting the soul with the spiritual sound vibration called Mahamantra. So what is the purpose of mantra? Connecting the soul with the spiritual sound vibration. Benefits, benefits. Read one.
Keep away from bad habits.
From this side we will start.
Influenced by bad association.
Not influenced by bad association. তার মানে কি if তো তুই একা আছিস চারদিক থেকে ব্যাড অ্যাসোসিয়েশন চলে এসছে you can destroy those bad association. That I do not want to be in bad association. That determination will come if you chant regularly mantras. পড়ো একটা। Tackle difficult circumstance. How? Because your neocortex will fire much more than your limbic system. So your rationality of thinking will increase. So definitely you can tackle difficult situations. Then reduce stress level. That we seen by the experiment that cortisol level also decreased. Increases clarity of thinking because your neocortex will be more active. Decreases anger. Increases concentration power.
Life becomes balanced.
Life become balanced. Value system increases. So do you need all? Who does not need all? Do you need all? সবাই চায় না? A sane person want this in life. So this is the that we told the waves, benefit of chanting Mahamantra. See, this is sleepy zone, this is drowsy zone. Mantra meditators in alpha zone, relaxed alertness, active zone. Through the waves we can understand. You can also do the experiment. If you come to my hospital, I can do after 6 months of chanting. In which wavelength you are going on? Do you want to follow? Want to do the experiment? Yeah, I will check. Okay? You are in alpha zone or theta zone. Always. Always. Power of sound vibration. You know? Huh? Any Vedic mantra. I am telling any all Vedic mantras are very powerful. Energy পেয়েছিল একটা. Yeah, that's why you have studied. So power of sound vibration. It creates it creates revolutions. Yeah? By words we can create revolutions. Tongue is the only organ in the body that is boneless, but it can break others' bones. It's so powerful organ in the body. It has no bone, but it can break anyone's bone. It invokes emotions. Mantra, it is deliverer of the mind. Mantra can be meditated through japa, personal meditation. That means chanting or congregational chanting. Like, in a group we can chant. Scientific studies about chanting. So this person has done a scientific study. This is the experiment.
Spiritual disciplines recommend meditational practices such as silent meditation, silent recitation of mantras, and also the verbal repetition of specific mantras out loud. A clinical test of the benefits of mantra chanting was performed on 3 groups of 62 subjects, males and females of average age 25. They chanted the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 25 minutes each day under strict clinical supervision. Results showed that regular chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra reduces stress and depression and helps reduce bad habits and addictions. These results formed a PhD thesis at Florida State University.
কোথায় হয়েছে? আজে বাজে জায়গায় হয়নি কিন্তু। হুম। কি করে আসছে না কেন? হ্যাং করে গেল নাকি? I have this whole paper also. তাই চলে গেল সব। The whole experiment paper. This is the whole experiment paper. এটা বললো। So this is the result. Maha mantra group, alternate mantra group, control group. This red is this yellow is Maha mantra. Maha mantra means Hare Krishna mantra. Why it is called Maha mantra? No, mantra, Maha mantra. There is a little difference. Can anyone say? বলতে পারবে? Maha mantra. See, suppose you go to a medicine shop. You tell the medicine shopkeeper, please give me a good medicine. Please give me a good medicine. What he will give? Huh? What should be his question? Huh? Yeah, he will say, sir, all the medicines in my shop is good. You can say a medicine that is bad. No, all medicine has a purpose. All medicines are good. The disease you have, I can give you that proper particular medicine that will act best on your body. Similarly, this is the age of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga. Our gadi is Khatara gadi. No, our gadi is Khatara gadi. Because we don't know when we will die. We don't know how long we will live. We don't know when I will get sick. We don't know. थोड़ा एटमोस्फेयर चेंज हो गया तो डिजीज आ जाता है ना? So our gadi is Khatara gadi in this Kali Yuga. Though all the mantras which are in our scripture is very powerful, all the mantras like Vishnu Sahasranam, all the Vedic mantras, no mantras is less potent. But for this Kali Yuga, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is more beneficial and more potent because it is easy to chant. If I asked you to chant Vishnu Sahasranam every day, your teeth will break down to pronounce the word, and mantra should be properly pronounced to get it result. We have to learn Sanskrit, we have to understand the meaning, it will take time, and to chant it will take time. So all the Vedic mantras are powerful, all are fully potent, but you have to chant properly. But our lack of knowledge, our lack of time, we can't do that properly. If we can't do, then we will not get the result. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is very easy. You can chant everyone Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Was it difficult? No. And this is also in scriptures. In many scripture it is given. So we can see the result. Those who chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, like we see in the video, the decrease in stress is much more than other. Decrease in depression is much more than other. Increase in sattva. Sattva means the mode of goodness, is much more than others. So it has experimented already. So why it is called Maha Mantra? Now you can say, अरे কোথায় যাচ্ছিস রে ভাই? দেখছো? রাইট ক্লিক করতে হবে? আরে এটাকেই বন্ধ করে দিই, না বাজেগা বাস, না বাজেগি বাস, ওটা লাগবে না। So we are going to finish it. করে এটা যাচ্ছে না কেন? So like this experiment, we will also do this experiment for next 6 months. What we will do, every day 25 minutes we will chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Then we will measure your blood pressure and blood cortisol level. আর এটা আসবে না। Any question do we have? মোটামুটি our discussion finished. So there are some scriptural references. এটা হচ্ছে না কেন? দাঁড়া। Do you find anything I say that is illogical, out of logic? You are all science student now. What is science, you know? Science মানে কি? Science means logic. What actually science do? আমরা বলি না যে scientifically যদি না প্রমাণ করা হয় আমি, what is science, you know? Yes. First, any scientist, first they do some assumption. It can be. On that level, that was only assumption. Then he do experiment to get the result of his assumption. Maybe his experiment is wrong. He continues to do the experiment, and ultimately, if he go in proper way, he get the result. Then his assumption becomes this assumption becomes true. Previously, when like for a thesis, thesis, we have to do thesis. First we do a proposal, that what we are supposed to get it from my experiment. Maybe that I may not get that result also. Similarly, when we say that scientific, then you have to first have a assumption that yes, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will have a effect in my memory, in my cognition, in my stress, anxiety. Then you start the experiment and you get the result. If you don't get the result, then you conclude that yes, for 25 minutes I chant every day for 6 months, but I have not got the result. That means that assumption is false. Until you do, you can't say that that is false. For this, খুলবে না মনে হচ্ছে আজকে, এও বিরক্ত হয়ে গেছে। কি করবো রে? কন্ট্রোল শিফট আর উইন্ডোজ বি। অত ভাই কম্পিউটার জানি না রে। সব বন্ধ করে দিই, ঝামেলায় মিটিয়ে দিই। এটাও ক্লোজ করে, ক্লোজও হচ্ছে না। কি করবো? কন্ট্রোল শিফট উইন্ডোজ চাপ বাবা। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আমি জানি না কি হয়েছে, ও জানে, আমি দায়িত্বে নেই। সো ফর আ রেজাল্ট উই হ্যাভ টু ডু দ্য experiment. So how many of you like to do the experiment? সবাই তুললো বলে তুললি নাকি? No, do the experiment. What is the problem? There is no harm. There is no harm. But if you got those benefit that we recite, na কি কি ছিল বেনিফিট গুলোর মধ্যে? স্ট্রেস কমবে, অ্যাংজাইটি কমবে,
anger, decreases
decreases anger, determination, values increases,
increases
relationship becomes better, নিজেদের মধ্যে ঝগড়াঝাটি হবে না, determination, you will want na. So let's try from tomorrow for 6 months, then give a note that whatever I give in class is right or wrong. Raji, yes, why not? We can take any experiment. What is the problem in taking the experiment? If I get a benefit, then so any question do we have? We can take any question.
ওয়াটারের এক্সপেরিমেন্ট
Yes.
আমি যে জার্নালটা দেখছিলাম ওই জার্নালটা আরো রিলেটেড জার্নাল আমি পড়ছি মানে এই জার্নালটা আমার এই সব দিক ইন্টারেস্ট তো ওইখানটায় আমি পড়ছিলাম আমাদের মনে পড়ছে তো ওইখানটায় একটা সার্টেন ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি যদি কোনো পারফেক্ট সাউন্ড এবং কোন যদি অ্যাভারেশন না আছে ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি বা নোটসে তো ওইরকম সব সাউন্ডই নিয়ার অ্যাবাউট একই রকম স্ট্রাকচার ফর্ম
Yes.
তাহলে আমরা কেন মানসাটা
Yes. You can say perfect sound. Perfect. So sound should be perfect. When we chant a mantra, that automatically the frequency of the chanting it affects our brain because the same mantra we are chanting, and as Vedic mantra is called apaurashya. What is called apaurashya? What do you know? What is the meaning? It is not given by any human being. It has been given by Lord Himself, and Lord is a perfect. Lord is perfect. Do we agree? Lord is perfect. We are imperfect because we can't see beyond this world. We can't hear below 20 hertz sound because we are imperfect. No, we can't see the viruses, but Lord has created those. So Lord has the perfect senses. Lord's senses are perfect. Our senses are imperfect because when we eat sweet, then if we eat sour, it will give us more sour taste than normal. Understand? মানে একটা মিষ্টি খেয়ে কমলা লেবু খেলে দেখবি বেশি টক মনে হয়, কিন্তু সেটা তো বেশি টক নয়, টকটাই, কিন্তু আমাদের মনে হয় our perception is different because our senses are imperfect. That's why any frequency of sound we will chant, we will produce by our own experiment, it will not be perfect. It will not be perfect. So it will not give you similar result. See, this experiment has been done for a 24 hours for a specific, but our life is not for 24 hours. Our life is a constant change, constant challenges comes. So what we want to make you understand that if a water crystal with good proper sound can change its shape and become a good, in a proper good looking shape, then similarly our mind, our body, our brain will function in a proper way, in a very good way. Now if we chant some specific sound vibration which is perfect, then it will have a great effect on us. That is the purpose of that experiment. We have nothing to do with that experiment in our life because water crystal will remain water crystal, like na. But our life is not like water crystal. Our life is always changing. It has new challenges, in our life. Depression level, anxiety level, happiness level. If we want to keep ourselves steady in our life, we want to give our life a good shape, then we need this chanting a specific mantra, spiritual mantra that has been given by Lord, who is a perfect, who has made this world, who has created the gravitational force. Who has created the gravitational force? Who has created? Who has created this gravitational force? Newton created. No one say who is created. Lord has created this gravitational force. No person can create it. All the universal planets is floating in the sky. Who has keep this floating? Can any person say I have made these planets floating in the sky? No. But Lord has said in Bhagavad Gita, you know what? What is the sloka? ময়া ময়া ধক্ষেন প্রকৃতি সুয়াত চরাচর বলছে আন্ডার মাই গাইডেন্স দিস নেচার ইজ ওয়ার্কিং আন্ডার হুজ গাইডেন্স my means Lord Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna is saying the world is the all activities of the world. The nature is working like a this beats. How the beats is kept in this side by the thread inside it, but we can't see the thread. But the thread inside it, that's why this beats in a proper fashion structure. Similarly, the Lord is inside this nature. That's why every natural thing is perfectly organizing and is going on. Understand? So that's why Lord is perfect, and whatever Lord speak is perfect. That's why mantra is perfect, and this perfect sound will come only from this mantra. You can give a perfect tuning for a certain time, but not for a whole life in our life. That is the purpose of the experiment. We just want to show you that sound has an effect. That is the purpose of that experiment. That sound has a effect. Any other question? আর প্রশ্ন? Question? ওর নামটা কি ভুলে গেলাম? সৌ কি জটিল জটিল নাম রে। সৌবর্ণ, পর্ণ, সৌপর্ণ। তোমার নাম? রাজদীপ। সোজা। তোমার? সুরজ। বাঙালি? সুরজ কি? সুরজ বল, সুরজ বলছিস। সুরজ। নীলাজ। নীলাজ মানে কি? এটা তো আমি জানি না, ভুলে গেলাম। নেম? অর্ণব পাল। মাহাতো, মাহাতো। মহান্তি, পুরুলিয়ার ছেলে। অমিত। বৈদিক, ওর নামই বৈদিক। বৈদিক সত্য চ্যাটার্জি means Vedas are truth. That's why the name Vedic Satya. That means Vedas are truth. The words of Veda is truth. ও যতদিন নাম মনে রাখবে ততদিন এটা মনে রাখবে। Yes, Vedas are truth. Everything written in the Vedas is truth. You know, in the Vedic literature, in Srimad Bhagavatam, how a child grows inside the womb has been given. Doctors come to know this after the invention of ultrasound. But in the Vedic study, it has been given in which month the eyes comes, in which month the nostrils comes, everything. How they would know? Without ultrasonography. They have some subtle power. From where they got the power? From the Vedic mantra. They got the power. Previously, the kings used to build the big structures, architectural structures. In South Indian temples, if you go, you can see the marvelous architectures, the huge building. At that time, how much the technology was advanced? How much advanced? More than this. That's why they have built this. Understand, na? Previously, the technologies was not in advanced. Otherwise, how can they build it? বুঝা যাচ্ছে না আমি কি বলতে চাইছি? Now we think that our technology is more advanced. No, their technology was advanced. Nowadays you can't see that kind of buildings, that kinds of temple architecture. Nowadays you can't see. Nowadays you can see only marble architecture. They just fit the marble, gone. But those architecture, in the top, in the 100 feet tall building, you can't see now. Their architecture was marvelous because they got all the architectural knowledge from Vedic scripture. সেই জন্য বৈদিক সত্য, Vedas are truth. তোমার নাম? সোহম। রবিশঙ্কর খাড়া, মেদিনীপুর, পিংলা। উদিত, উদিত, বিদ্যুৎ, সুভাশিস, সুমিত, শুভক, শুভগ, শুভ, তা শুভ, 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 শুভ,
SUBHA.
হ্যাঁ, শুভা 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 মানে কি? এভরিথিং গুড। তো শুভ বলে তো ওটা, ও এ লিখিস কেন? ও লিখবি তো। চলে আসছে। ওকে, সো we will chant today for 10 minutes. We'll chant today 10 minutes. Yeah, and we'll realize our 10 minutes realization, how chanting affects in 10 minutes our mind. We'll chant in a clicker. We use clicker.
Keep this clicker.
Clicker.
Careful with it. The morning will require this. So this day.
Any question? Do you like the session or not? It's boring. It's boring. So you'll give the feedback. I will have a quiz. I will give some questions. Okay? You have to answer those questions. Shubhamay Nitai, I will give some questions. Okay? They have to give the answers tomorrow. Test means if you get something or not, that I want to see. Any question? Do you want me to have these sessions more? No. See, the session is lengthy because it is 2 classes. I have to complete in 1 because I can't come more. Okay, ready? সব একটা প্যাক করে দাও, নিয়ে চলে যাবো, আমি 9টায় বেরিয়ে যাবো। শিয়ালদা যেতে টাইম লাগবে, তো র্যাপিডে আসতে খিদে ওটা খেলাম না ব্রেডটা, ছোটো প্যাক করে দেবো, বাড়ি যেতে। It's okay. Give me one also. Do you have? So why we keep the clickers? Because we will do every day a specific number of chanting. That means a specific number every day. That's why we will keep a clicker. We do one round it 108 times chanting. Okay, you can do 1 round, 2 round, 3 rounds, 4 round. 4 round will take maximum half an hour. So our experiment is of doing 25 minutes of chanting. Okay, so today we'll do 1 round now. Okay, so before chanting we pray to the Lord with this: Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. We'll do along with, একসাথে করবো, হ্যাঁ? Don't go fast or slow. Zero করে নি। Everyone has 0? 0? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Close your eyes and just hear the sound vibration. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. আমার হয়ে গেছিল দুটো extra. So, see, suppose in this material world, if I am thirsty, if I am thirsty, if I chant water, what will happen? My thirst will be quenched or thirst will increase. Why? Because the water, the word, and the water, the substance is different. If I say water, the water will not come because both the things are different. But in the spiritual world, Lord's name and Lord is non-different. Understand? If I say Krishna, Krishna is Krishna. That means the name Krishna and the person Krishna is non-different. That's why when we chant Krishna and Ram, they are non-different from the person. That means when I'm chanting, they are present in front of me in the form of the word, in the name. That's why it is very much powerful, because the name of the Lord and the Lord is non-different. How do you feel now you chanted along with? কেমন লাগলো? কেমন লাগলো? Energetic. You feel tired by chanting? No. By hearing class, you will become tired. But when you chant, you will not get tired. You know, your seniors, this is one round. 108 means one round. Your immediate seniors, they chant 16 rounds a day. How much time it takes? 2 hours it takes. We chant 16 round a day. Still we do all the activities. I do surgeries, I see patients, I have family, I have to do family work, everything. Still we chant 16 rounds, 2 hours a day. It does not reduces our work ability or our study. It does not hampers. From MBBS days, I chant 16 rounds every day. That does not reduces my marks. You don't have to chant 16 rounds. You can chant half an hour. Okay? You see the difference. Will you? See, now we chant along with, it's called congregational chanting. We hear two types, japa and congregation. You don't have to chant so loudly. When you chant personally, you can chant like this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In this voice, in this tone. The thing you have to hear. You have to hear. You practice this, definitely you will see the changes in your activities. Your mind peacefulness, guaranteed. Will you?
Yes.
Say all yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. We will meet again if you want another day.